We've been walking for hours. We've got to quicken our pace. The Lich King is defenseless without us.
I left many of my warriors at Icecrown before I came to find you, Death Knight. They will hold the line for as long as they are able.
Tell me, where are all of your people? Shouldn't there be Nerubians around here, undead or otherwise?
I've been wondering about that myself. Something must have driven them all off.
We did, you rotting bastards! We've been watching you all along!
Muradin's dwarves. Impossible. Doesn't anyone stay dead anymore?
We've been wandering this forsaken land ever since you killed Muradin and left us to rot Arthas. Our leader, Baelgun, led us into the ruined city to survive. But there's no way we're letting you in.
We have no time for these games. Saphiron, attack! Well done, mighty Saphiron. I wish we could take you with us, but the confines of the Dark Earth are no place for you.
The Lich King's time is running short. We must hurry.
Speak, fool. What is it now?
I have heard the summons. Time is fleeting.
Frostmourne
I
hungers.
serve only
For
the
Kazmatan!
Frostmourne hungers.
Speak.
Ah, at last. Finally.
My might cannot be matched.
Ah, at last. This
I
is
have
more
heard
like
the
it.
summons. Kinky. I
Finally.
serve only the frozen
This is more
throne.
like it.
Speak. Make his choice. Time is fleeting.
A pint for every ghoul ye blast!
Time is fleeting.
No one orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Send off the charges! Blow the bridge before they get across!
No! Stop them before they...
That was for Muradin. Now you'll never get across.
There are other passages through the labyrinth, Death Knight. We will find another way. I have heard
No
the
one orders me
summons.
around. What is it now? What is it now?
Must be.
Now, Frostmourne.
I serve only the frozen throne. My might cannot be matched.
Tread lightly.
Time is fleeting. Speak.
Gold. We should take this with us.
I have heard the summons.
This is
Time
more like it.
fleeting. Time is
Speak,
fleeting.
fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Speak.
This is more like it.
Summons.
Ah, at
I
last.
serve only the frozen throne.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more
serve
like it.
Only the frozen throne.
Ah, at last.
Indubitably. Kinky.
No one orders me around.
Time is fleeting.
Frostmourne hungers.
I have heard the summons.
Finally. These Nerubians are your kin. Why are they hostile to us?
Many of us who fell during the War of the Spider were brought back to serve the Lich King. These warriors, however, never died. Foolishly, they still fight to liberate Nerub from the Scourge.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah,
I
at last.
serve only the frozen
This is more
throne.
like it. More gold. This might help us later. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it.
I have heard the summons.
What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally.
Time is fleeting.
Inventory is
Speak,
full.
fool. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
My might cannot be matched. I'll see to it. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
I have heard the summons. Kinky. I'll see to it. Indubitably.
Ah,
Time
at
is
last.
fleeting.
Finally.
Speak.
Frostmourne hungers.
Indubitably.
Now,
I
Frostmourne.
serve only the frozen throne.
Ah, at last.
Speak.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
My might cannot be matched. I await. I have heard the summons.
Frostmourne hungers.
I serve only the
This
frozen.
place looks like an old storage silo. It's a dead end, Nubarak.
There must be a hidden passage somewhere. We Nerubians were crafty engineers in our time.
Tread lightly.
Time is fleeting. Time is fleeting.
Frostmourne
I
hungers.
serve only the frozen throne.
Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last.
My might cannot be.
This
is an ancient Nerubian hoarding cell. We kept most of our treasures hidden in chambers like this. The passage to the lower depths lies just beyond this room.
Great. As long as we're here, we can take some of these items with us.
I have heard
This
the
is more
summons.
like it. Finally.
Speak. I have heard the summons.
At last. This is more like it.
Only the frozen throne.
Frostmourne hungers. You will know
Time is
endless
fleeting.
torment. More gold. Take all you can carry.
Time
at
is
last.
fleeting. I
Finally.
serve only the frozen throne.
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Speak.
Frostmourne hungers. At last.
My might cannot be matched. I have heard the summons.
What is it now?
Time is fleeting. Speak.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
I serve only the
This
frozen
is more like
throne.
it.
Kinky. I'll see to it.
Don't even try it, you bastard! That there treasure belongs to the dwarves!
This treasure belongs to the Lich King, little creature. We, his servants, shall take what we will.
What is it now?
This is for Muradin, you bastards!
Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Speak.
Tread lightly. Finally. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. Finally.
I have heard the summons.
No one orders me around.
It's them! Bust them!
At last.
Time is fleeting.
Tread lightly.
I serve only the frozen throne.
Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
My might cannot
Finally.
be matched.
This
I
is
have
more
heard
like
the
it.
summons.
You will know endless torment. Finally.
I
At
serve
last.
only the frozen
I'll
throne.
make sure you suffer.
Speak.
At
By
last.
Derub.
Damned undead! Slay them all!
Time is fleeting.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Time is fleeting.
Shoot anything that shuffles or skitters!
For the Lich King. This is more like it.
I have heard the summons.
Tread lightly.
I'll consume the living and the dead. I serve only the frozen throne.
What is it now? Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
Speak.
What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Time is fleeting.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. This is more like it.
I remember you, evil prince. You're the one that killed poor Muradin.
Get over it already.
I won't let you through this door, traitor. The recent quakes have awakened dark things under the ice. Ancient, horrid things. We vowed to keep them locked where they are.
We'll take our chances, dwarf. We're going through that door, one way or another.
Speak.
Tread lightly.
I serve only the frozen throne.
Speak, fool. Now,
I have heard
Frostborn.
the summons.
No one orders me around.
Time is fleeting.
Speak,
I
fool.
have heard the summons.
What is it now?
Wait.
Tread lightly.
Speak. You I know. Proceed.
What is it
I
now?
serve only the frozen throne. Indubitably. I'll see to it. I
At
serve
last.
only the frozen choice.
The air smells awful in here. Something doesn't feel right.
If the dwarf's story was true, there's no telling what awaits us in the darkness. This stairwell leads into the heart of the old Nerubian Empire. We must be cautious.
By all means. You first.